in this video, you're going to see some of my favorite vintage Halloween collectibles. I'm going through some boxes and some stuff here in our makeshift studio. And since it's August right now, Halloween is around the corner and it'll be here before we know it. So let's dive right in. Sit down a spell and watch this video. All right, in this video, you're going to see some Halloween vintage blow molds that we have in our collection. I'm going through some boxes of stuff here, and let's see what I unearth. Okay, so here are some of our Halloween vintage blow mold plastic pieces. They call it blow mold plastic because, well, they were made from plastic molds. If you look, when you see these, there's like a seam there. It's like two plastic chunks. They just kind of fuse together. And it's from a mold, and they're kind of painted sloppily, like this one here with the cat. And usually these were made where you could put a light in them, where they would light up. It looks like there's a hole on the back where maybe someone had a light in it at some point. But I don't remember if this was a thrift store find or like a flea market find, but that is very, very cool. These are worth a good chunk online. Some of them are worth a lot, like a couple $100 if they're very rare. Some of them are between $20 to $50. If I find them for a couple bucks, like $10 or less, I'll pick them up. This is Blinko. He's like a pumpkin pale, but it looks like you could also put a light on him. So if you wanted to tuck in his little handle there, you could use him like a light and put him in your window. And look, I paid $1.91 for him, probably at a Value World thrift store years ago. Now I don't really find these at Value World anymore. I think more people are catching on to these vintage Halloween decorations, and they're becoming harder to find. But when we do find them, like I said, if they're $10 and under, we grab them. Because, in my opinion, 20 to 50 is a little high, but, you know, some people will pay that much if they really want it for their collection. Now this is a pumpkin, well, not a pumpkin pail. This is a skull pail with little ghosts. There's a little bat. More ghosts. And it's marked China. So this is a newer one, and look, you can see the plastic seam there. This is a newer one, probably from the 80s or 90s, if I had to guess, based on the artwork. So technically, this is still vintage. This is probably 30, 35 years old. So that's technically vintage. So technically, I'm vintage too. Now this is a wonderful find. I think James found that at a flea market or yard sale. I think he found that when he went out solo one day. And I told him this one we're keeping. Some of these we sell, some of them we keep. But this one is definitely for keeps. He has a witch hat. He's very, very cute. So it's two separate pieces, but you could see the plastic seam. I named him Freddy. Freddy the Jack-o'-lantern. I thought he was adorable, and he looks like Freddy is an appropriate name for him. And he has a little light. And these old little lights, sometimes you can get them working, sometimes they just need a new bulb. So they take those little night light bulbs. Sometimes the wiring is really bad on these, or you need to replace them. And I think you could find online, or maybe at a hardware store, little lights like that. But here are some of the pumpkin blow molds. As Halloween gets closer, we'll unpack more and probably find a handful of more of these guys. But yeah, they're so much fun to collect, and I really enjoy them. If you guys collect certain things, put it in the comments below. If you have fun Halloween pieces, you know, I want to hear your story. Put it in the comments. It's definitely fun. And especially Blinko, his little face just makes me smile. I mean, look at that face. He's so sweet. Adorbs. Okay, I forgot to mention this guy. So this is a vintage Santa from, I believe, 1974, made by the Empire Company. Empire is one of the companies that would make these plastic holiday decorations. So I think he's about 40 inches tall, a Santa holding a present. And, you know, on the back, this is where you would put your light. This unscrews and you can put your, you know, your light bulb in there, your string of lights. Or, oh, there's two spots actually. On the bottom there's a spot too. There's the marking on there. Empire Plastics. Oh, 1971. I said 1974 earlier, but this is actually in my eBay store. The Christmas stuff, even though it's cute, I don't keep a lot of Christmas stuff. I have some vintage Christmas that I keep. But this guy is okay to go to a new home. He's up for adoption in my eBay store, and he's super cute. There's a few, you know, where the paint is worn, but that could be touched up. There's no major flaws on him. He just needs some paint touched up. But yeah, he's really cool. So if you guys are interested, you could check him out in my eBay store. The link is in the video description below.